All right, welcome. So this is gonna be a little bit different. I'm not gonna be really doing racing content. We can actually pop this off because we're gonna be using um we're gonna be needing the space. We're gonna be working with the top. We're gonna be 3D printing um a mount for this is right here a Geek Pie case for a Raspberry Pi. We're gonna take it out this case. We're gonna 3D model up something that will fit onto these two M3 screws for the Pi. Just the Pi and this 3.5-inch TFT touchscreen LCD display. What this is going to be able to do is serve the purpose. Now, it's not how I've taken the project before. I do have like a prototype over here of where I've taken this project right now. Like the LC2 is out of it where I used to display my tire temperature, oil temperature, stuff like that. The gear indicator is still here. This is a very early prototype. I just took a box. Here's an OLED screen that would display RPMs or my boost gauge. This was my boost gauge. Had a rotary switch to switch actually what profile I was using on my LC2, I2 squared, I should say. My I2C LCD, 16 by 2 LCD. That's what was right here. Have one of those I can just like hop in, I'm sure, and show you what I mean. Uh, anyway, what I'm used to using is Arduinos and stuff like that to get things working. This is not a scrapped idea. This is just a prototype to see if I can get it done. I really wanted to integrate a better dash solution. I don't want much as a dash for real, for real. So I'm gonna switch this project. This project is really cool for telemetry. Something that I will continue. I will 3D print and finish. Um, the thing that I am focused on right now, though, as of now, is um, setting up a small display of the mount on the top of this Moza. That is pretty, that could be taken off pretty easily too. I don't want it to be to the point where I won't be able to take it off or anything like that. So yeah, we're gonna disassemble this Raspberry Pi. I'm sorry, I really wasn't, I just said, you know what, I'm gonna go live, kind of show people. Also, another thing that we're gonna be doing for people who have ROG Ally, Steam Deck, stuff like that. I mean, this will make a really, really good Simhub display, especially for a setup like mine where I can fit my ROG Ally perfectly right under my monitor. It's kind of a really good Simhub display too. So that's primarily how I'm going to be probably rocking it. Um, so is with, if you can see, ROG Allies here. We have it under, ooh, it's out the way. Sorry for the mess, man. That's messy because I work at it. I do school at it, do a lot of things, I game at it, a lot of wires, a lot of technology stuff. So that's what we do. Um, so yeah, I do have my ROG Ally. So I thought maybe, I do have my Beat Spill peaker behind here. So I thought maybe this would be like a perfect, Sim Hub dash right there, just using my Ally. So that is something that I'm going to consider. One thing that I'm probably not going to do though, as you see with the Ally Windows, we got Windows on this. It's not primarily what I run. So this is why I said anybody with a Steam Deck as well. I run Bazite. Hopefully Valve drops their Steam OS soon. Once they drop their Steam OS, we'll probably, you know, probably be a little bit better. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna just basically not revamp this prototype, but bring this project back to life. It's been a while since I put it down. I didn't have a wheel for a while. So um one thing that I hope to get involved with is figuring out this Moza, reverse engineering this hub a little bit, and seeing if we can incorporate, they use RJ12 connectors here, seeing if we have RJ12 there. I'm just saying, seeing if we can actually incorporate the Pi being able to run off of the hub itself and get its information from the hub, sort of like the Moza Dash does. So that's the thing. So yeah, man, this is more of like a tech podcast, but it's just me. This is me talking. I do got a Discord. If anybody wants to get in there and talk, man, I love to nerd out. I like to get into different stuff. It's not all about racing for me. It's not all about Tarkov, and gaming. I really wanted to show this side of me as well. And also help some people because this stuff is kind of tricky sometimes to set up, but it's really easy. There's some great videos out there, of course, that get the job done. But for me personally, man, like, there's never nobody like, relative to me. So this is different. Nobody really does it live too. You're gonna see all the experience, you're gonna experience everything that I'm experiencing. Um, you're gonna basically, you're going through this with me. And you're gonna see the things that I'm looking up, stuff like that. So that's just, part of being here, man, and doing it live. You get to see somebody do it live and not just their excellence. The things that really bad thing about the ROG Ally. Look how long this thing's been starting. We're just gonna set this down up there, and we'll get that set up. But we're gonna focus on the Pi. Um, might need more lighting here. Alexa, turn the bedroom light to 100%. Yes, I am in my bedroom. There we go. More lighting. There we go. So we're probably gonna switch up our camera a little bit. Maybe move myself over here. We were actually gonna say fuck this boundary today. Okay, we're gonna say fuck this boundary. Yeah, let's just go back to normal. Leave that like that. We're just chatting. I'm gonna have to set. I'm probably gonna see. There's another thing. You guys are gonna probably see me set up a scene real quick just for this because, like I said, this is kind of like spur of the moment. I just want to share this project with you guys. I'm still 100% not even ready. I didn't grab any of my tools. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Nothing at all. I didn't prepare for this at all. Got a couple of these Micro Center toolkits, computer repair toolkits on hand. Yeah, really, really dope case. Raspberry Pis are coming down in price. This is a Pi 4 8 GB. Definitely don't need nothing like this to do it. I mean, base models of Raspberry Pi 3 will work just fine. Sheesh, a Pi 2 or Pico will work. This was actually gifted to me by a friend. So, I mean, I use this thing primarily. This thing has been my, sheesh. Primarily, this thing has been my cloud server, my NAS server, basically. It's a tricky thing about this. We're gonna have to probably go get some more tools and stuff, but maybe not. Take one of these screws. This thing, yeah, I had no plans of actually taking this out of service for what it was actually being used for. My cloud server, basically my local NAS. All right, that's not working. That Ally is still restarting. Grab some more tools. Now I've lost my caliper and all that measuring stuff. So, like I said, I'm gonna show you guys my way. You guys gonna see it live of how I do things, and simple. Just focus. Me being a mechanic for a majority of my life, I've learned how to problem solve really well. So getting into IT and, you know, robotics and programming and stuff like that, IoT things, you know, working with different sensors and all that fancy stuff really, 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 really has helped shaped um, how I tackle projects. Um, Sometimes you don't have the tool necessary, but you have a tool capable. Remember that. And sometimes the tool capable ain't the right tool. So keep that in mind. See, this one worked. This one backed out just fine. All right, we have the Pi out of his home. We're just gonna mock that up real quick and just see how that looks. They don't like that. I wish I could have set it in the Pi, but I can actually. And that was a thinking. I was gonna keep it in this Geek Pi case, but I kind of don't like that look. So I was gonna really 3D print something for this. I was really gonna just 3D print something for this, and that's probably what's still gonna happen. We're gonna 3D print something for that. So I mean, I think this would be a pretty decent Pi dash. I mean, it's not big by any means, but so the next setup is truly gonna be a real cockpit. So when I move, get a basement finally, I'm gonna have, you know, this tower become dedicated. I'm building a new PC for, you know, my daily gaming. But truly, when it comes to my daily gaming, Ally, Ally is more than powerful enough to do my daily gaming. I mean, it's been holding out Black Myth Wukong. I haven't tried the game out, so I decided to give it a try on the Ally when I got it, and yeah, the bot it is amazing. But okay, get back to what we're talking about. There's a few things that we do have to do. First things that we have to do is set up this to even be able to read or display over this GPIO of this Raspberry Pi. Haven't done that yet, so we're gonna show you how to do that. There's a simple code that you literally just type in for GitHub in the terminal. But another thing is we are missing out on, and also we do have the 3D printer over there. We're gonna get that started. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm not no master. That's what I have a tape measure for, and I'm gonna really two professional tools. You know, I measure things. Okay, let me show you how I do this. See how high I want this off, but I think it was around like 2 inches. Yeah, I want a 2 inch mount, raised mount. We're gonna call it though, and we're gonna call it at literally 2 inches. So from point here, we're probably gonna rock. How deep is this? Fucking dumbass. I just found something strange on the floor. Don't really know what that was. I was looking for that screw I just dropped. I don't really know what that was that I found. All right, lock this millimeters. About 11 millimeters thick is the depth of my screw. So whatever I have has to. I mean, 11 millimeters is not bad of thread. So right now what I'm doing is measuring the screw, see how much thread I actually have on the screw in. So when I go ahead to design the 3D model to house this dash, well, yeah, we'll be all right. So yeah, we're looking at 10 millimeters of thread. So 10 millimeters of thread. Cool little fan, cool little cooler, man. Cool little cooler. Sad this project is going somewhere else with this Pi. Um, Pi is amazing. Served me well. Um, So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna get this over here. We're gonna get you set up with a different You guys might not even be able to see the best, but I'll point you down a little bit. Actually, yeah, I'll point you down. I don't need to work around this wheel. So I need to set up you guys a here, this is what we'll do. We'll duplicate this, custom scene 2. Take that. We'll go to custom scene 2. First roll. Delete that. Yes. Love you, chat, but you're gonna go for this purpose. We're gonna split that up like that. And then on this other side, we're gonna add a display capture. Okay. Set it to this monitor. Force SDR because I do have an HDR monitor and I don't feel like that. Okay, I'm kind of confused right now. There we go. Pull me off there real quick. Oh, why did something bad? There we go. I need to transform this real quick. How did I transform? I thought I set you. Guys, there we go. All right, maybe. Yeah, hopefully that's viewable. Let me just go double check. That's all. Hopefully that's viewable though. You guys, I'll double check. Pull that up on YouTube. Yeah, that don't look bad actually, guys. So perfect. All right, we may start. So I do want that 2 inches off. I have a like this connector. I have 1 centimeter of thread that I have to make sure is just right. So I already started looking up a couple things, couple designs that people had going on, and I'm gonna show you guys my way of not having to do things from scratch. Or I did, a few courses in 3D modeling a few years ago, so I do have the skill, but I'm not the best, and it's really hard to refine stuff now, altering or stuff. I'm good at that, so I'm gonna show you how I do my mix up, and I'm not even gonna use no fancy software, anything like that. I'm gonna use stuff that you teach kids how to use on. Like it's that easy for me personally. I mean, I love Tinkercad. I was taught it in school, so it's a little bit native for me to be honest. Um, there's one mount specifically that I seen that I really liked. Okay, no, simple. This guy. This guy, this is something we're gonna need. And the only reason I say that because I like the way his comes like this, but it's also something we can do on our own. But why when he has the holes already sized? Now, what we're gonna do is bevel that a little bit, put a little bit of an edge in there so it fits perfectly when it goes in. But um yeah, we're gonna check that out. And he has a pretty cool design. Definitely a pretty cool design. A phone holder. We're gonna do something a little different though. We just want his brackets files. Very rudimentary, but we'll show you to make that a little better. Now, one of my favorite websites in the world, tinkercad.com. Free, easy to use. You can use a personal account. Okay. Had to do this with school. You guys can email me. Email's open to the public. See a bunch of my like random designs, man. Like I've used Tinkercad a lot. Okay. Glorious. All right. We're gonna create something. And 3D design. I'm gonna go ahead and blow this back up. And we're gonna import choose file. We're gonna import that. There we go. Yes. Import. And this is gonna be great. Yeah. And the only reason we're doing this because we're gonna get a feel. Okay. Now, with this setup specifically, I'm gonna do some things to it. I don't need this here. Really just need to know the size of those holes. Okay. And we're gonna do that like this. Gotta fucking use this shit. Oh man, see that's what happens when you forget shit. Let's see. Guess I should be able to do that. That's fucking crazy. Measure usually just there we go. That's 4. So it's about 4 millimeters wide. What the fuck? I think that's too big. Am I tweaked? 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 This is not the most accurate way to do things, so please understand that. But I'm good at what I do here, like this. Well, I'll be damned. That's 4 millimeters. Well, I'll be damned. Well, I'll be damned. So that is 4 millimeters. So we have 4 millimeter holes. M3 bolt. I could have probably figured that out really easily by doing something a little different. It was just bothering me that I forgot how to use a ruler. All right. So how thick is this? Remember I said we don't have a centimeter. We only have a centimeter of thread, so we need to figure out how heavy this is. Put this on this plane. Seven millimeters. So this is probably 5 millimeters, but we're still gonna put a little bevel on that. That's 4. I'm just gonna do that's 4. What's the head of that thing? Slow. I can do 5. I don't know if that's lined up, but we're gonna go rough here. But I'm not no professional for real at this shit. It doesn't look too bad though. Why are you floating? Thick is this again? just a 0.5 millimeter is what this is. All right, we created a little bevel in there now, so that we can countersink that screw a little bit. Now that part's done. That's how I typically do things. Ghetto, leave me alone. You don't judge me. This is my project, not yours. You don't have to follow the steps if you're watching this in the future. And if you don't ever fucking watch it, well, you're probably missing out on a real nigga teaching you some good shit. All right, that's another thing. I'm gonna kick it raw. I'm not one of these people who are just so concerned of their image, if you can't tell, who's so concerned of their image and their appearance and how they come off, bro. I try to be as authentic as possible. Partially it's the autism in me. I'm like Theo Vaughn for real. I don't really have a filter per se, but I can teach you some really cool shit. So that's basically how I would have done these little brackets. And there we go. We got a little bracket made, but this bracket's not done now because if I check again, this is only 14 millimeters high. Put that in a retrospect. It's only that high. His mount isn't that big. But I actually, I think I beveled the wrong side anyway. We'll be all right. All right. Show y'all something else. Okay, you ready? I want to take something out of this. Okay, I want to take something out of this. We'll close that. I want to take something out of this. All right, I need to. No matter how tall this is, actually. That's what I need down here. It's 20. I want to take 2 millimeters out of this. 2. All right, come here. Merge. It didn't work how I thought it was gonna work. Bam, 2 different pieces. Boom, glue those together. See? Fuck it up live. All right, but I do want to go ahead and turn this up a bit like that. Oh, wow. Oh, sorry, guys. Stretch that one out. Oh. No, I'm not tweaked. That's fucking millimeters. I'm not tweaked. Oh, I think I'm big tweaked. This ain't fucking millimeters. Guys, don't do what I do. Big tweaked, big tweaked, big tweaked. Damn, yeah, I only got 10-fold, 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 10-fold. I'm gonna try that. I don't think that's gonna work though. Got the whole idea. Design a room. One. One. How deep did I make that against 5.5? So let's make that 2.5. Leave 2 millimeters. Make that 2. I should have that in threads, man. For sure, man. I should have 2.5 in threads once I go through that plastic. And then I should have a couple more. I have other screws. I'm really just trying to base it off these ones that I have just sitting right next to me, which I don't really have to do. I think this one's longer right here or for yeah. It's an M3. See, it's an M3. I just dropped and lost. I think even these are M3s. No, they're not. M2s. So if I take this down to 2.5, not what I wanted. Then it should be 5. 5. 2.5. So obviously I'm retarded. When I hear music, it makes me dance. Squabble up. Squabble up. Squabble up. Yeah, man, we about to probably spark one, get one going. You know, we're doing some shit today. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all probably didn't want to hear that. When I hear music. You know, we're doing some shit today. Miss Wifey, you need to come home so I can, you know what I mean? With the I'm sorry, that was where I fucked up. Yeah, so honestly, you know, and I could have pushed forward with the faster thing of the project, which is this thing, because if I use this off rip, it's way easier. But we're gonna do the hard part first, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, stick around for the good parts, and then I'm gonna actually split this video up and hopefully, you know, post, you know, references to the live link and little cuts of what to do. But this is gonna be a long, dragged out process over the course of today because I still have to 3D print this stuff, then assemble this stuff. So it's probably gonna be tomorrow that I actually do the assembly and the testing of that. But today we're actually at least going to kick the live off with the building of this, and then we will set this up. If you can't tell, this is running Bazite now. Um, once we talk a little bit, she'll get going soon. Yeah, it's running Bazite now, and then with Bazite, we'll be able to set up the Simhub dash fairly easily. Fairly easily. You're making too much noise. And we're gonna lower. Oh, some ducky plugins. What's going on here? Some updates? What's that mean? Never seen it before. The little decky thing has a plug. Yeah, this thing is super dope on Bazite too. If nobody knows, like, you know, it is. I can't stress enough how amazing this thing is. You know, we can click anything here. Go here. See how cool this is actually. You can go to controller info. You can see down here my buttons match my ally if I get into a game or whatever. Like this thing is top notch, man. I think a lot of people sleep on Steam OS, man, but it's coming to the market. It's coming strong. We're actually going to switch this over to desktop mode, which you don't need to have the in desktop mode, which I want to be clear about because um, we're actually going to create an app within Linux for Simhub to be able to launch off Steam OS at any given time. And that's like I said, it's all pretty easy. It's all pretty easy. It ain't. We're actually going to put this in 10-watt mode just for the purpose of battery performance for this. But we're not kicking off with that just yet. Sorry. You guys aren't getting blessed with that knowledge yet. Probably when anybody clicked this video yet, it's probably because of that they want to see the ROG Ally content. But I ain't coming off it that easy. So say what you want, say what you want, say what you want, say what you want. But yeah, this is really, you know what I'm saying, what I wanted to live stream, man. It's getting somebody set up who has a Raspberry Pi, you know, one of these cheap $16 touchscreen displays, plugs right into the GPIO, you know. But right now we're just 3D modeling the bracket that we're going to use for our Moza wheel. That's what we're doing. We're going to use that for our Moza wheel. Moza wheel. And once again, we're going to replicate the same thing over on the other side. There is another way to do this. But me, you know, I take what I got and I got this. So yeah, we're gonna actually remove this work plane. Bam, we're back on our original work plane now. That was kind of screwing me up. When I hear music, it makes me dance. When I hear music, yeah, I can't remember what that value was, but Three, three, three. Oh. Niggas acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Put my foot up on the gas. But somebody gotta do it. So what we're working with so far. Now we're gonna take another one of these fives. Hit that with a 2.5. Hit this with a 5. 5. Where's the last one? Where's the last one? Oh, yeah, motherfuckers hiding somewhere. We can take the ruler off now. Where's the ruler at? Rick the ruler and MC Heavy D. Oh. Ain't that right? So that is a bracket that we're gonna rock across. We're actually going to do something a little bit different here. I'm gonna show you guys how I change up my designs just slightly. You know what? I don't want to do it. I'm going rudimentary. It's okay. We can add some curvature to this down the road. I don't freaking know. Now, here's the thing that I wanted to do 3.5 TFT LCD high 3D print. See y'all guys? That's what I type in. Okay. Millennial. Damn. And we got something that can even just freaking work. Something perfect for your CL 3.5 inch. Now, is that actually how does that looking? Because that's probably what we need. It's free. Don't really like it. Kai just sent me a really good trade offer for my RC car, so I'm kind of like, hey, what you got, Gut? What you got, dude? Got something for me? Got something for me? Let me stop. Yeah, so now we're going to integrate something into our design that rises the pie about 2 inches up. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of think that's sweet. I think that's a really sweet idea, the way it just slides in, to be honest. Um, yeah, I think that's a sweet little setup right there. Let me check something real quick. So, see, on top of my Ethernet port, I don't have that though. So that is a little bit different than mine. That's a Pi 3. But that's pretty sweet. I might be able to make something like that work. But see, those use full size HDMIs. I think that first design was like the first that is low key the best one that I can, not the first one, that sliding one. Pi 4. Oh, there it is for the Pi 4. There we go. That's exactly what I'm gonna be incorporating too. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of get jiggy with the battery pack. Um, I'm kind of getting jiggy with that battery pack, and I'll tell you why. Because I got a few of those things laying around, decent ones too. Let me see if let me see if the one I have close by. Yeah, this will work perfect. 5 volt, 3 amps. This charges this up. This actually might be turning out. It's held by two 6mm and two M3 nuts. That's what the case is held on by. What? I mean, I wish I could or incorporate my active cooling solution. I mean, I probably could incorporate this active cooling solution, but it's just not gonna work. We'll need it to. I mean, I might just add this fan. Add that fan to it. Commercial use, yes. That means I could sell this, guys. I can sell this type of design to you after I'm done. I can incorporate it into mine. Remix culture allowed. Yeah. So we plugged power bank up. We'll probably be running a complete wireless setup. Simhub dash. Plans change. I didn't even think of that. I did think of it, but I didn't think of how I was going to incorporate that. I'm like getting super geeked right now. Like this project is coming together pretty good. That's not what I wanted. Pi will be sitting about right there. I want it 2 inches. I want it 2 inches raised. So 2 inches raised is what? 5 centimeters dead center. So 5 centimeters dead center of this. Get the ruler out again. Put it on that corner. Zoom in. Get it all snugged. Okay, bam. What's that? I found the one I want. So this is sort of there's two pieces that clips on. Really, that's the one thing that I would say that's kind of weird is just that little bit right there. I have to refine that on mine. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Ooh, I do kind of like that. That's slick design. Not the right one, but slick design. This is most of it. That's what I was saying before to myself. Do 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 do. There's no way that's so fucking big like that. What the? I need to condense this just a little bit. Wish it was a smaller version. All that I can think of is gonna get some inspiration. What is that? Yeah, what is that? Get that out of here. Just going through things, man. Trying to get some inspiration is what I'm doing right now, to be honest. Let me get some inspiration. That like right there. I don't like that. Oof. Hmm. Thinking some rudimentary shit. I'll tell you that much. Oh, waiter's experimenting now, boys. Probably need to switch to blender dough at this point. I need to elevate this just a little bit. Let's get this completely out of here. Put you in the space. You though, align. Mm. You know what? Copy the Here we go. There's our ghetto Raspberry Pi Moza housing. Ghetto, number one, but I didn't want to consume all of this video with just trying to show you guys how I deal with export. We're going to save it as that. All right. And then now we're going to have to splice that. I'll print this out, get this back. But now we're going to show you. All right. What anybody at L will come here for. All right. So we have that. That's exported. And now simple stuff. Simhub. We got the Ally here. We're going to go ahead and get into Simhub. Open that up. Bam. Dash Studio. Ally. Here we go. We'll connect to it on here on the Ally, and it's super easy. So we'll come here. We'll open up Mozilla. What I'm probably going to end up downloading though is right now is Chromium. You'll actually come here, go to Discover. Yeah, we'll come over here, show you. Chromium web browser. Got the Chromium web browser launching now. When downloading, I mean. I'm sorry you guys hear me chewing on my fingers and shit. But yeah, now we should have that. We should be able to come here, go to internet, Chromium. Now I'm gonna type in a simple when you come here. So it's gonna look like it's gonna give you this IP when you click open in phone or tablet. So I'm gonna type that in now. 192. It's actually my IP address, unfortunately. Bam. That's simple. It's on there. Now, the thing that I like to do is you can come here, click this, and you can go and find cast, save, and share. Install page is an app. Call it Simhub. Bam. Now Simhub's an app. Now Simhub's an app. Now what we're going to want to do is supposed to put it on the background here, but it didn't. So we'll go to close that. We'll go to the internet. Nope, my thing's freaking out. Check all the apps here. There we go. We got Simhub. We're gonna click. We're gonna hold Simhub. Add to desktop. Cool. It should be there on the desktop now. Still don't see it on the desktop. That is crazy work. But we're gonna go to Steam here. Make sure that opens. Bam, still it open. That's perfect. So now we're gonna open up where's Steam at? We need Steam. We need Steam. We need Steam. I think we just press this button actually. One of these. One of these buttons. Nope, not working. Open Steam up. Click add a game, add a non-Steam game. And then we're gonna need programs. Then we're gonna go to Simhub, add selected programs. Now we'll be able to go to our library in Steam. And we should see Simhub there. So now, return to game mode. Turn back to game mode now. Because game mode conserves some power. Going back in game mode now. Non-Steam. We got Simhub. Play. It will launch Simhub. Bam. Now we have Simhub launched. What we can do is bam. Now we have a dash display, and I'm gonna go in game and check it out now. Bam, got a dash set up. Now we can come over here. Go back into Simhub actually. We'll go into my shit got all flipped around, man. I'm gonna go into this. Back. Fuck that. I mean, let's just run it, right? Bam. We got a working dash. Working dash. There we go. Working dash on an ROG Ally. 2 steps. Super easy. What we did before, a little bit harder. Still not done with that. Like I said, we're gonna print that out, touch back up on that tomorrow. I'm gonna change up the dash now. Yeah, that works all right. That's the only thing I can say. Um, now I'm trying to figure out how do I change it to miles per hour. Uh, it's not showing me in miles per hour. Why does this car blow up every single time? Like, is there a way I can stop that from happening? What the hell? Oh, maybe that. Well, the dash seems to be working pretty good. Why is it storming? Why is it storming? Clear. Just set this shit to clear and get our fucking day on. I'm gonna draw something different because that card just keeps blowing up and it really pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so man, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna print that stuff out. I'll be back tomorrow to show you guys. All right, y'all. We out. We're gonna pick this back up tomorrow when I get that 3D printed. We're gonna assemble the Raspberry Pi, get that mounted onto the Moza, and we're gonna see how that runs. That'll probably be my main thing to use other than my Ally, because I like my Ally too much to be just a Simhub dash.